YT. Come on in, friends. We are talking all things going live. If you are new to my live, feel free to come in and ask your questions. If you're nervous, afraid, shy, scared, come in. We're going to talk about how to go live. So if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up to let me know you're here and you are ready to go live. Give me a thumbs up. Also, click that subscriber button below and click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. Appreciate you all being here. So this is my 10 o'clock live. We're going to get started in just a moment. You guys will see me in real time go live. Appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate the support as you prepare to come in and go live. Let me know if there's any questions, my friends. I appreciate you all being here. We're going to get started on the TikTok streets in just a moment. So I go live here first, set up my screen, get going, and then we run across the street to TikTok. We go over there, and this is going to be a playlist for you. So you guys are welcome to come back, watch it. We're going to be talking about things that you want to learn, lessons you want to learn as you are trying to go live with confidence and ease. And so we're going to talk about some lessons. We're going to talk about some life lessons, some 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 lessons. Teaching you how to go live, Fred. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any questions. Put it in the chat for me. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I'm going to head over to TikTok because I'm running super late. So ideally, I don't have to be on here too far past one. Actually, I can't because I have a couple meetings. So I think I just locked myself into, yeah, doing it back to back, but it's all good. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. TikTok Live, live streaming tips, tips to go live. Come in, ask your questions. If you are new, come in, ask questions on how to go live. We are talking live streaming tips for new live hosts. Feel free to ask your questions. I want to make sure I'm answering questions for new live hosts. Come in, ask your questions on how to go live with confidence and ease. Come in. How you doing, Coin Dropper? Welcome. Brandon, welcome, my friend. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all joining. Thank you for that, Dr. Lisa Cares. Appreciate you coming in as well, my friends. Come in, ask your questions. Got a couple topics here we're going to talk about. Thank you so much, friends. Unwritten Unstoppable, welcome to the room. Others coming into the live, thank you so much. Um, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all. Thank you, friend. How you doing, Tammy? Look at you with the money gun. Appreciate the support, friend. Thank you so much for coming in. Bill with Danny, welcome to the room. Appreciate you coming in as well. Thank you for that daily heart me. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for coming in hot. Appreciate you all coming in. Appreciate all the support. Let me know if you guys have questions. Um, Thank you so much on the YT. Appreciate y'all coming in as well. Okay. Appreciate. Hey, L, how are you, friend? So we're gonna talk. I got some go live lessons. We're gonna talk. This is probably gonna be up your wheelhouse, L, because I know there are so many things you share and support people with the overthinking mindset. So we say do it scared. I want people to kind of walk away from today thinking a little differently about what they're trying to achieve here. And so we want to I want to you said great. You said I'm good, great. Yep. And so I want people to feel hopefully a little bit more encouraged and motivated to get started if you are not started yet, and don't be disillusioned by a slow climb, you know. So just recognizing that you're where you're supposed to be and you're doing it at your own pace and you're doing it at a pace that's probably best for you to learn and grow. So we're going to talk about that too. I don't want you guys to be disillusioned. Thank you so much. We teared up. So we'll talk about some things here on these TikTok streets. Feel free to ask questions, my friends. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes. I have a couple of things I need to. I'm gonna put my viewer wishes on. I have a couple campaigns I'm in, that I'm in. So I want to make sure I am. Uh, Wait a minute, setting that up correctly. Um, I think there's one. I'll just put this one up. think I'm supposed to put specific gifts though. Ugh, I gotta think about it. I think I did it. I have to go back and look. Thank you so much to you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate the support. Come in, ask questions. If you're new to the live, come in. I want to support you. I want to make sure you are getting as much great information as possible. There's no reason why you have to be scared, afraid, shy, nervous, all the things that come with going live. So, we're going to talk about some of these things that you may be experiencing. My new friends, I always tell you if you're new, come in, ask your questions. First of all, say I'm new. Say you're new so we can talk to you as well. This app is for everybody. So I want you guys to feel welcome to come in and ask questions. Thank you all for sharing out the live. We're going to get started. We're tapping away. Hey, Soda. Hey, Soda, come in, friend. We're 3 minutes in. We have 3.2K likes. So I appreciate the likes. Hello, Financial Freedom. How you doing, friend? Good morning. Good morning. JB, welcome to the room. I was out late. I was out late last night. I was. You called me. You called me out late. I stopped by JB's room and yeah. I think it was like 2:30, almost 2:45 in the morning before I went to bed, y'all. I was like, I gotta go to bed. It's time to go to bed. So I had a good time in the streets with you, friend. Her room is always, it's a perfect vibe for me. You said, I love you. Thank you so much, Faith. Faith to Wealth. Welcome to the room, friend. Yes, you were out late. I know, I know. I'm gonna try my best to get home and in bed on time. So we'll see. But no, your room was such a good vibe. Perfect time. I came across one of my friends. So I have a couple friends who are not live streamers. Running is a blessing. You guys seen her come in. She's my marathon friend and one of my besties. She sent me this live, and the guy he's a DJ, but he's like an over the road truck driver. I'm like, what in the world? So I'm side eyeing the process, but it was good too. It was good music. How somebody just vibing to their music in their car? That's what it felt like. And I was like, you ain't supposed to be doing that. I know darn well that ain't right. I know that ain't right, TikTok. Yes, I was learning how to do lives from you. Oh, hey, friend. I know that's not right. TikTok is not right. And so I'm just gonna say that TikTok, he ain't supposed to be driving and living at the same time. He ain't supposed to be doing that. Especially with a semi truck. TikTok, get it right. So, but yes, he was driving and living, and yeah, and his car was a vibe. It was a vibe, but but he is not supposed to be doing that. So, I'm happy you're at your home. You are creating great music for us to vibe to, and we ain't got to worry about the dangers of you driving a car too, or a semi truck. So maybe dangerous things I've seen. You said so many. Maybe that's it. I've been tempted to do lives before, but resisted. I know. Hey, I like that no driving and live about vibing, right? Exactly. He was not supposed to be doing that. But, um, what I'm saying is that he also reminded me of, JB's room. Her room is so good. It's so good. It's such a good vibe. So, with that being said, go to her room, catch yourself a vibe, and you don't have to worry about if he's gonna hit the other semis, okay? Because I was nervous. I was nervous. His lens is pointed. JB, I'll send you him too. I'll send it to you. But his camera is pointed towards the road. So it ain't looking at him. It's pointed towards the road the whole time. So you see all the cars and stuff. I'm like, what in the world? You said when she goes live. So JB, put your live schedule in the chat for us. Put it in the chat for us. I know it's 10 p.m. Pacific time. So she's a West Coaster. So she's on the West Coast. So such a good room though. I couldn't imagine drive. I know. I know. I know TikTok. That ain't right. It ain't right. And probably zero restrictions. You know what I'm saying? It is not right. So, but But so put your schedule in there. I'll ping you, friend. Hello, hopefully, Kim. Welcome to the room, friend. Others coming in. I appreciate y'all being here. My new friends, if you're in the room, say hello. We are a room for live hosts who are out here doing their thing, hopefully not driving. You're doing your thing. You're doing what you are, you know, born to do in terms of what your wisdom is, what your skill set is, what your knowledge is, and you're doing it in such a positive way. So we talk about that here. I want you all to feel confident that you can do this. All right. So my friend Jana is 10 p.m. nightly playing soulful R&B, funk, and house music. And so, like I was saying, I was in the club with her last night. I was in the club, y'all. I didn't stay long. I popped in for a little bit, but I appreciate what you're doing, friend. Um, Pacific time. Yes. So she's 10 p.m. West Coast. She's the West Coast time frame. So thank you all for coming in. Come on in. Let me know if you guys have questions. Holly, how are you, friend? Welcome back. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you, Shayla. Appreciate your friend. Come on in. If you, like I said, if you're new, put new in the chat. If you're just catching me for the first time, I am a TikTok live coach. I also go live daily, twice a day. This is my 10 o'clock live, almost 11. I came on super late, y'all. I've been trying to post the content. And then also I come back at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Florida. And so come in, ask your questions. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you with those daily heart me's. Hey Dinky, welcome to the room, my friends. Everybody else coming in, feel free to come in. We are going to see if we get the daily heart me as our flash goal. I'm just saying TikTok. I would not be surprised. So I think it's been a few days since I've seen it as the flash goal, but we'll see what happens, friend. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate y'all. So y'all can hold the heart meets for just a few more minutes. We'll see if we get it early. We got over that 10K likes in 10 minutes. So we are rocking and rolling. We got it under 9 minutes. So thank you all for supporting that this live stream. And so we're gonna talk. You know what? This topic, I was like, you know what? Let me change it up just a wee bit. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about this topic here. Okay. Because I know my community is made up of multiple generations, but it's something to be said about our 50 plus group. And as you guys know, I'm about a little over a week away from joining the 50 plus club. So I'm excited about that. I'm about to hit that milestone. And so, with that, I wanted to kind of start this conversation. So, we're going to start it. We'll probably talk about this a little bit. I love the 50 plus groups. I know. So, I don't want to alienate our under 50 crew because I'm still under 50, technically, but you're going to love it here. Hey Amy, how you doing, friend? But I wanted to honor the wisdom, the experiences, the things that we've gathered over our time on this earth and how we could bring that here. And so I'm going to share my own experience as an almost 50-year-old that some of the lessons I've learned. You said my body thinks it's 80. Mine too. Mine too, friend. I feel you on that. I do feel you on that. And so I want to honor this because I had someone in my live yesterday and she said she was 67 and she's like, I'm scared to go live. And so that's where this conversation came from. And I want to honor and respect that, there is some nervous energy about this. There are some things that you feel in the beginning. And I say the beginning because those feelings go away. That's like with anything in life. And I think I just want us to acknowledge that we now have 50 plus years of life. And with that, there are things that we started in the very beginning. And if we can go back to that beginning feeling, that newness, then you'll understand and appreciate this experience. Okay. So we're gonna go down that path. Hey friend, how you doing, Ocean Summers? Thank you so much for being here. Good morning, Cynthia. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room, my friend. Others who are coming in, if you are brand new, say hello. Appreciate you. Hey, pals. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for supporting the live. Thank you all for being here. Let's see if we can. Thank you, friend. You got me. Um, we got a bad actor. Okay. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate that. We did get the flash goal. Let's see what it is. It's roses. Okay, TikTok. It'll be probably heart me laters, but that's okay. We got roses, 11 roses TikTok is asking for. Let's see if we can get this flash goal quickly completed. We're 12 minutes in. I want to make sure we can chat a little bit and talk about going live and supporting. There we go. Appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you so much for the roses. Let's see, we got 9 of 11 completed. Appreciate everybody on the YT as well. Thank you all for coming in. Make sure I get my chat going right. Give me 1 second. Okay. Thank you, everybody who are coming into the live. I appreciate you all. We need 2 more roses. So if you are here, we're looking at 2 more roses. It's a rose, one per person. This is part of TikTok's warm up. Also, well, TikTok's goal for the room. And so it's a way for TikTok to see how viewers are engaging. So I teach this. I want you guys to understand with the live streaming process, you do need your audience to actively engage. We say this is not TV. So I want you guys to understand you are not watching television. So just not about matter of watching me. You want to make sure you're actively engaging. That's the comments, that's the shares, that's the likes, that's all the things that come with that. Claudia, welcome to the room. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all coming through. Thank you so much. And I think we just need one more rose, and we're almost there. Ooh, I knocked my board off the screen. Give me 1 second. Bring it back. There we go. Slid it right on off. Slide it over a little bit. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. Are you streaming on YouTube? I am. I'm co-streaming. Yeah, I always co-stream on both platforms. How do I see my flash goals? The flash goals will come in the chats. You'll see a little for me it pops up here first, and then I notice it'll do a little symbol where it bursts up here and it replaces your live goal for that 15 minutes. So you don't see the live goal. You guys see my gallery. That's the gifts that you see scrolling. That's my gallery gift. Thank you so much, JB, for the live post. Thank you. Yes. So the live post, you'll see it in your chat. It'll pop up there first, and then it'll pop up. Actually, I take that back. I think it pops up here first. If you really think about the sequence, you'll see it flash and take over your live goal, and then it'll pop up in the chat. So that's how you see it. And then roses, if you are new to the room, 1 rose per person. If you don't know about the flash goal or about coins and making sure you have coins on your account, um, I can talk about that. I could also talk about the blue box, the Lisa, um, what is it called? Fan club. I was going to say friendly fan club box. All that is there as part of showing how you engage. So we can talk about that too. It seems as if we have most people in the room who have been here before and should know a little about what to expect. But if you don't know, let me know, and I'm happy to answer questions and kind of give a quick overview about the blue box or the fan club if you need to know more about that. In the meantime, we do have that 1 rose that is left, so we'll keep that there for a minute. Let me ask this question, and like I said, I know we have mixed company in the room, so we always get a variety of folks. When I talk about the agency, we know we have people who are millennials. We have our millennials. We have a lot of Gen Xers, and we have several boomers. I'm going to say that we have several people who are part of that generation, the baby boomer generation. And so I say that to you all because I recognize when you talk about like the 50s in particular, age 50 or above, between age 50 and 60, we're probably mainly talking to Gen Xers. I think that's the group that's primarily sits in that age group. But Gen X, you Gen X. Okay. I think most of my room is Gen X. So I tell you guys all the time, your audience is a reflection of you. All right. A lot of times, hey, Wani, your audience is a reflection of you. And so you gravitate, you get people who are interested in what you have to say because, again, they see themselves in you. They feel like they can relate to you. What you're talking about is relatable to them. Hey, Misty. And so, because of that, I wanted to kind of make sure that I honor where I'm at in my life, where many of you are at in your life, what's happening for us at this time, being in this space. in a space that many of us probably created maybe a TikTok account some years back and never did anything with it. And now you're picking it up because life has lifed to a point and you're like, okay, well let me explore this a little bit more. Hey Cherry, thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, if you're new to my room, feel free to come in, ask questions. We are talking about go live lessons for 50 years and older. And so if you are, yeah, let's do this. Let's do a quick poll. Any We'll do a real quick poll. Thank you all who are coming into the room. I appreciate you all joining. Oh, I have my viewer wishes on. So let's see. I'm going to turn it off for a quick second. Thank you all for those winks. I appreciate it. I'll bring it back up in a second. But let's do a quick poll. We'll deploy it. So we have a few friends coming into the room. I always ask the question. So if you are 50 and older, you're going to do the smiley face. Okay. This is for my 50 and older folks. If you are 50 years and older, you're going to do the smiley face. And if you are not 50, you're under 50. And I think I probably need to do the crying face because I'm not quite 50 yet. I got 11 more days, y'all, before I hit the club. I got 11 more days before I'm in the club for 50. So technically, I need to cry a little bit. But for today's live, I'm gonna say I'm 50 also. Okay, so I'm gonna put on the other account. We're gonna do the smiley face. 3 years to go. You got 3 years to go, friend. Sweetie Pie, welcome to the room. Welcome, my friend. And so I'm almost in the club. I'm almost there. New baby senior coming soon. I know that's right. So I'm not quite there. Got a few more days before I celebrate officially, but so we got a nice little amount here. So there was like if one person said they're crying, one, and then the others, six people said they're in the club. You said I look good. Thank you, friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, sweetie pie, appreciate that daily heartbeat. Oh, we got our flash go. Did we get our flash go? Oh no, we have one more rose. I'll pin it. One more rose. If you guys don't mind supporting that flash goal, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We will hold a seat for you, Doc. It's awesome here. It's so 60 here. There we go. Enjoy your 50s. I love it. So I had somebody in my room that said that they were nervous, scared to go live, and she was 67. Okay. And so y'all know we got 60 plus up in this room easily. Um, who was that? Vibe Wellness? She just celebrated 69. Um, Coach Vicky, she is over 70. I think she's 71 and she goes live daily. She has a great community. And so it's not something you should think it limitation age is a limitation. It's not. Thank you for those fireworks, Misty. It is not a limitation. I want you guys to embrace this time. I want you to embrace your wisdom. She joined my live yesterday. We had a good time. Which one? Coach Vicky or Vibe Wellness? Which one were you guys co-hosting? Let me know what you meant by that. So, Sweetie Pie, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for the shares. That's right. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, you can click the arrow in the corner. You can share out the live that way. So I appreciate the support. And thank you all for coming in. We did a quick poll just to see what the room was. We're trying to read the room a little bit. And so the lady yesterday that was 67 and scared to go live. Oh, okay. 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 Hopefully she comes back today. And so, yes. And so I want you to embrace this time. I want you to embrace all the things that you've picked up in your 50 plus years. All right. Because we picked up a lot of knowledge, a lot of life experiences, a lot of times that we've had these new beginnings and we've gotten through it. And I want you guys to recognize there's been a lot of new things that have happened and those new things become old things, you know, for the people who are parents in the room. Remember your first child, the nervousness and all the things that come with that first child, bringing that child home for the first time, and then remember the second, the third, the fourth, maybe the fifth child. Not the same experiences. I'm just gonna say that. Anthony, welcome to the room. Therapy girl, welcome to the room. Not the same thing. You know, it's like, okay, I'm used to this parenting thing. I got this. I'm not scared the way I was for the first one. The second one, third one, fourth one, hey, we like whatever. Mine still make me nervous as adults. That's true. Now I'm in an adulting phase. I have to be honest with you. It's a new experience because they are adulting. And my daughter, she'll be 21 this year. My boys, I'm a bonus mom. They're gonna be 21 and 22. And my husband and I were like, where's the time gone? But then we have the 6-year old and he puts things in perspective. I think for him, we're experiencing parenting all over again as with a fresh perspective without being nervous and afraid as much. A little bit more wisdom. You know what I'm saying? We got more perspective about what it means to be a parent. It is a whole different type of nervousness. It is. It is. I'm going. Oh, you guys are talking. Thank you, Misty. I see you guys connecting. Definitely connect with folks in a room. That's what this room is about. I want you guys to build community. This is a room full of good live hosts, good people, people who understand how to engage, how to go live. Thank you, friend. Appreciate your friend. Come on in. Um, and so with that, I titled this go live lessons for 50 and older because I wanted to recognize that at the end of the day, we are doing something that maybe is out of our comfort zone, but we have a lot to offer. All right. And so I don't want you to miss out on building community in this way, as well as growing yourself. You said it's different. It's definitely different. It's definitely different. And it takes time too for you to kind of get comfortable and acclimated to. So I don't want you guys to think that, oh, all of a sudden you're gonna be, comfortable with it, but it does take time. Um, so we're going to talk about some of the life lessons. I guess I want to hear from, I'm not going to say, I guess I do want to hear from all of you too, because we do have some live hosts in the room that have been doing it for a while. And then we have some friends who are doing it, new, fairly new, and they're trying to figure this thing out. And then we have some friends in the room who are still nervous about doing it, who haven't done it yet. Hey, Lisa, welcome to the room. Simply SP, welcome, friend. Congratulations on leveling up, Lisa. I see you level 12. Thank you so much for that. If you We did get our flash goal. If you're just coming in, we did get it. We achieved it. It was roses. If you want to give your heart me, that's a great time to give it. Thank you all for coming into the live. I appreciate it. So I had a couple life lessons, my go live lessons that I was going to talk about. Some of it is mindset. Some of it is just understanding the platform and the app. So I want to honor that for some of you as well. And if you are new, really quickly, I just want to recognize some of my new friends coming in. Thank you all for the follows. I saw some of you coming in following. Thank you all for supporting the live. If you're new to the room, feel free to put new in the chat. Say hello so we can say hello back to you. Um, I do teach about the etiquette of going live and also being a great viewer because I want you guys to engage, and it's going to be so important for you all to start building community. Okay. And so I'm going to start there if you don't mind, because I want to make sure that community building is happening because that's what this app is about. All right. So as you're doing this, you are trying to grow and you go to those grow rooms thinking that that's the way to do it. And those are not the people who are really interested in your topic and your content. So as you go to rooms that do have the people you're looking for, or hey, hopefully, Kim, um, or have people who understand how to go live and support each other. That's going to be even better. So, Wani, you mentioned that there was the live host who came to my live earlier. She came to Wani's room. And again, they had a great conversation connected. That's what you want. You want people to connect in one spot and then you guys go live, you connect in another spot. That's what you're looking for. So that's that networking piece. And so that requires you to come into a room and do some of that networking too. So I just wanted to make sure I said that to you all because I know that's not necessarily our comfort zone. We usually kind of sit back and observe, but this is an app where you do want to do that engagement so you can build. Thank you all for coming in. Let me know if there's questions real quick for my new friends. I want to save space for you all too to ask questions. Um, and as you guys are engaging, it's going to be so important for you. You said exactly. Yep, for you guys to get your questions asked as well. Um, in the room, if you are a live host, put it in the chat too. Let's see who's already here. And you go live, put your topic, your time, and your time zone as well. Put that in the chat for us. Cynthia, thank you so much connecting with folks saying good morning. I see you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you coming into the room, coming back. Let me know who is our live host. And so put your topic, your time, and your time zone in the chat. And then, like I said, if you're new, go ahead and put new in the chat too. So this is for Go Live Lessons What I said earlier is that I actually, hey, how you doing, Portia Taco Pamela? I haven't turned 50 yet, so I'm 11 days shy of this particular milestone. So I will be 50 on July 21st. Um, and I will see. I'm going to be on TikTok, so I go live every single day. So I will be going live. I don't know what time yet I'm going live. Um, I do. So let me give a little backstory. Those are coming in. I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you for sending that daily heart me. How you doing, Rachel? Appreciate you as well. Thank you for coming in. Others who are coming in, feel free to say hello in the chat. So, really quickly, I don't know where I'm going to be at yet. And I'm joking, but I'm actually serious. It's 11/11. Look at you. Your birthday is in 11 days. Look at there. I love that. Thank you so much for pointing that out, Ocean Summers. Nice. Um, Wanda, you said today you're going live at 3 p.m. Eastern and Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, unlearning emotional survival tactics, deciding the other 2 days' times. Oh, okay, you're deciding the other times to go live. Gotcha. Um, Overthinking. This is Elle Meek. She's our overthinking coach, and she goes live on Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays at 9:30, and she's going live tonight, Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. This is Eastern time zone. Claudia, thank you for the stickers. I see you, Ocean Summers. Thank you for those stickers. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. All right, soon to be birthday. Yes, yes. 11 days, 11 days. So I'm excited about it. I'm preparing for it. So let me just say this. I have not talked about where I'm going for my birthday. Hey, Digital X-Ray, because I actually don't know yet. So it's somewhat of a surprise. Join L, she is great. Don't miss it. Yes, my overthinker. I told her this topic is gonna have essence of her in it too when you think about the overthinking mindset. So I don't know where I'm gonna be. I really don't know yet. So my husband is surprising me. It is somewhere out of the country. So I won't be in the United States. There is a short list of places that it could be. And I told him I don't want to know until maybe next week. So I'm packing for something away. And so yeah, that's sweet. It is sweet. So I'm excited about it. So it's kind of a little bit of a thrill because I'm one of those people where you can't surprise me too much because I'm like, I need to plan a little bit. But I do like the fact that it is a little bit of a surprise. So we'll see. Praise God. I've been scrolling looking for you. One of my friends suggested you. Really? Well, welcome. Franchetta, is that it? Franchetta? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Is who's your friend? Let me know if I know them. My birthday is next week. What day? Misty, look at your July birthdays. Happy early birthday, friend. Happy early birthday. My other friends coming in. I appreciate you all coming in. So I decided this topic because, like I said earlier, Tammy Johnson. Okay, Tammy in the room. Tammy here. Thank you so much. Tammy, I think is she here? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Happy early birthday. Yes, happy early birthday to my friend Misty too. So that's great. There's a few people in the agency who is July birthdays also. Kelly, welcome to the room. Others coming in. I appreciate you all joining. If you are new to the room, feel free to make sure you're following the live host, which is me. But also be sure to click join to join the fan club. It's one coin, one penny. So be sure to click that as well. You have to have coins in your account to support and be a fan club member as well. So let me know if you guys have questions. My newbies, I always want to make sure I save space for you all too. Feel free to ask questions. You said the 18th. Okay, okay. Happy early birthday. Awesome. That's next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday. Nice. Welcome to the room, friends. Okay, so I picked this topic. I wanted to make sure I honored our friends who come into my life. So we have multiple generations. I always say that all the time. I'm for I'm for anyone who is a beginner live host. You're trying to go live, you're trying to figure this thing out. You want to know and learn a little bit about the platform. You're like me, where you're curious about things, you have questions. I have a whole lot of questions. You have a perfectionist maybe mindset. Maybe there's a little bit of nervous energy. Maybe you're a little scared of it. And so I want to honor that in the way that, okay, I know how I think and operate. And I know this is not an easy decision that you want to make. And you want to make sure you understand all the different facets before you take a step. Okay. So we're going to talk about that because that's part of that mindset stuff we're going to talk about. But at the same time, I get that multiple generations come here. So we have our millennials. We usually have a lot of Gen Xers, people who resonate with me because I'm a Gen Xer also. And then we have our boomers too. So our baby boomers. And so those generations come here and they're learning and growing. And I want to honor our people who are over 50, 50 and above, recognizing that that's a large percentage of this community. And so I want to make sure we're speaking to those people today. So we're going to talk to those people today. Therapy girl, you said niche is relationships and narcissism go live at random times due to work schedule. That's fine, friend. Keep it going, friend. Stay consistent. Thank you all for being here. You said, Denise, you said, I get nervous looking at myself and then I don't know what to say. In the beginning, it's like that as you're trying to gather your words. I give some tips. I give some tips in terms of what does it mean to create a little bit of an outline so you can keep yourself organized. Maybe even you can script yourself. So we talk about that, especially using, we're in a time in our life that didn't exist maybe even 5 years ago, where you could use those AI tools, whether it is ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever you want. There's so many different tools out there, and you can use that to create structure to your live stream, create those talking points you want to discuss, help keep you organized, maybe even a list of questions you want to share with your community or ask them. So all of that is available to us now. So I don't want you guys to miss out because you're thinking in the past, the way you would have to do things to kind of get yourself up and running and organized. You don't have to do that. All right. We're at a different time now. And so a lot of it is just creating that outline for yourself and using that to structure your live stream. Okay. So I want you to feel confident that you can do this because there's resources out there for you. Hey, Garden Granny, welcome to the room. Thank you all for coming in. Those who are coming in, I appreciate you joining. If you guys don't mind, we're going to share out the live. We have 103 shares. I don't even think I shared out my live yet. So let me share out the live as well. So if you don't mind sharing the live, that's the arrow in the corner. You can add it to your stories. You can repost it. You can also send it to individuals in group chats. If you press down on the middle of the screen, my glasses, my nose, that's another way to share out the live. So let me share out the live right now. Wani, you said I was on my live yesterday by myself for the first 15 minutes, kept going, then ended up with 13 people. What you say now? I love that. That is success. And let me just say this, TikTok will TikTok you. I'm just going to say that right now, y'all. That clock is tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And you're like, what the what TikTok? Come on now. Send the people in the room. I'm sitting here talking. I'm doing all the things. So just know that that happens. That happens. And so I don't want you to be surprised by that, especially my new friends. Wani is relatively new because I no Wani, is this week one? Is this technically 7 days? Has it been 7 days when you count it that way? Because I think maybe you're overlapping 2 different weeks, but I think have you hit 7 lives? Maybe that I should say that. Okay. Well, that's good, friend. That's good. Good morning, Quiet Acre Farm. Welcome to the room. Yes, that's good. That's now actually that's real good. I'm gonna say that. That's actually really good. So thank you for the wink winks. I appreciate it, friend. Today is live 5. Okay, look at you. That's good. Yeah, friend. I don't think in my first 7 days I got up to 13 at all. I'm gonna say by end of the first week, I probably had a solid 8, maybe 10, um, people that came through my live or would sit with me by then. So, yeah, that's good. Um, laugh out loud talking to myself when going live before the people come in online. Yeah, you gotta talk to yourself. You gotta continue to talk. Continue to talk. Let me share out my live. I didn't share it to the individuals. Um, thank you all for coming in. I'm gonna share my live out real quick. I appreciate you all coming through. Um, and I'll be talking to the people on the outside. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's what you do. Um, Divergent, how you doing, Divergent One? Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, I appreciate you all joining. Again, if you are new, put new in the chat. If you are returning after a long visit away, time away, you're welcome to come in and chat with me too. I'm happy to hear what you've been up to. So feel free to put that in the chat as well. Bobby Joe, welcome to the room. You say, yes, you do. You just keep talking. Keep talking. Engagement is key as you're getting people to come in and engage and tapping and sharing all those things. You want to keep the room moving. Um, Fran, let's see. I will really like it, but I want to know how to manage TikTok. I'm new. Okay. Okay. So let's talk through some of the new things too. And I'll talk about it from my journey as well. Thank you so much, JB. I appreciate the fireworks. I put the fireworks as my live goal. That's what that is up there, you all. The live goal. I gotta check. I'll check in a little bit. Maybe I'll check before my 4 o'clock. I think I'm supposed to have it in viewer wishes, y'all. I haven't done it. I think I'm supposed to put it there because I think that's what's supposed to be there for one of the campaigns. Pay attention to the campaigns. That's a quick pro tip as you guys go live. Make sure you're doing some of the things there for it. I used to go live, but not anymore. It can be draining. You gotta pace yourself. You definitely gotta pace yourself. You all decide. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Oh, that was cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I needed some coffee. Y'all so sweet. Thank you both. JB and Wani. Thank you for those. Thank you for the week wings, Garden Granny. So you definitely got to pace yourself. It can be draining. It could also be really rewarding in community building. I don't want, I have to speak to both sides of the equation. So I don't want you to think like, oh, it's always great, it's always perfect, everything. I will say this though. I'm a person now, I've gotten to the stage and I've been doing this for over a year and a half now. I can officially say that because I started in January 2025. We're now in July of 2026. So I've been doing this every day, most days, twice a day for a year and a half. Okay. And so because of that, I learned a lot about the process. I've learned a lot about myself. Hey, Shauna. I've learned a lot about my community. I've learned a lot about the app, TikTok in particular, and recognizing that there's some days. I mean, we all have these days, and I'm perimenopausal now too. So hence the 50 plus or about to be 50 plus. So I'm feeling those days too. And recognizing all of that, I still show up. And when I come here, I love it. I do. I do. I miss it. I miss when I don't do two a days. I always do at least one, but I miss it. So I will say I see it from that perspective. And I maybe I need to say that just very clearly. Like there's a little bit of bias here because for me it's kind of like, okay, I've gotten through the do it scared phase. I've gotten through the nervousness. I've gotten through when TikTok is like the lows. I've seen the highs. I've experienced that. And for me, it's like now I've had all those experiences and I can come here and just really appreciate each and every time I come here. And I've seen waves of people come and go. And the people who come back after a while and I'm like, "Hey, I haven't seen you." And then, and I'm able to connect with people that way. So I have a little bit of a bias because I've experienced that and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll talk about that too. I guess I want to make sure that you understand it from all perspectives too. What would I talk about? Um, is my lived experience and life lessons. Most want controversy. You talking about the people? Well, I'm not scared. Just want to bring positivity. Yes, I love that. I love that. I hear you, Bobby Joe. Thank you so much. Praying you say yes, Dr. Lisa, you definitely learned about yourself going live. You do. You do. And you said you're not the controversial, you want positivity. Here's the deal about it too. The way you talk about things. So the last couple posts that I've done, I've talked about boards on purpose. Because people keep asking me that question. So I was like, let me put a lot more content out there about boards. But your board can indicate the keywords and the type of messaging you want for your target audience. How you doing? The MA Boss Academy. Welcome to the room, friend. And so my board today talks about go live lessons for people 40 and older. So I'm talking to a certain demographic, as you guys can tell. And I'm talking about a topic that people are curious about, how to go live, what are some go live lessons. And then I'm also talking to people who are a little nervous, afraid, and scared. Okay. So those people, they're curious about this too. You know, maybe this is a little bit of a challenge and a call to action for them because they like, hey, she's talking to me. I'm the nervous, scared person. So what I would say to you, Diversion One, is that you can talk to your audience, the people who want the positive messages, the people who don't want controversy, people who want to look at life and the life lessons and see it from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So that could be your audience. You use numbers too, guys. I use numbers. I did. I did. I did. Nervous, afraid, scared. Yes. Yes, you rang. Exactly. You said you all the things. But, and again, I tell you guys all the time, your audience is a reflection of you. Okay? Your audience is a reflection of you. So if you think about it from that perspective, you talk to the people who you want to talk to. You you create that message for them. Okay. And those people are out there. They're out there. Remember you saying something about using numbers too. Yeah, I did. I did. I did. Thank you for pointing that out. That's gonna be another lot. That's gonna be another post I have to do. Thank you for that. I forgot to say that to you all. TikTok does like numbers. So I used the actual number for on purpose. Yeah, so it does like numbers. It likes numbers. The viewers tend to like numbers. People see that and hone into. He said I have been listening. You helped me though. I need to do a post about that so people know, hey, put a number in your board. Yeah, put a number there. And it does like the numbers. And people will come in and they'll ask questions about the number you put there, like, hey, have you given the 6 tips? Have you told us the 3 things? So those are things that you want to put in your board too. So people tend to gravitate towards that. Um, so thank you all. I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much. Hey, Lady Gloria, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you for that heart me. If you're new to my room, put new in the chat. If you have not clicked follow, follow the live hosts. Want to make sure you guys are following me. If you have not joined, underneath follow, it says join. That's how you join my fan club. So click the join to you have to send 1 coin, a daily heart me, a 1 coin gift. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa cares. So let's talk about some of the life lessons, some of the go live lessons rather. So if I was to date back, thank you, friends, for the Dr. Lisa cares. Hey, Mavi, welcome to the room. Thank you all for supporting my fan club members. You're going in there supporting that Dr. Lisa cares. Appreciate the support, friends. Um, if I was to go back and reflect, and so this is probably going to be a little bit of a reminiscent type live. If I was to go back and reflect on my why did I start this? Okay? My why. Because I tell you guys all the time, here's another thing I've talked about. You want to think about your why, and typically your why will fall under 4 categories. Okay. So your why will fall under 4 categories. That's typical. Now, granted, could be some other things that you're coming here for, but you wanna honor and keep your why at the forefront. So and your why can change. Let me just say that real quick. It doesn't have to be why my why is this thing today, and maybe 6 months is something else because maybe you've evolved. Maybe you realize that why is not really what fulfilling you. You pick something else. So your why could be one of these 4 categories. I was just thinking about that yesterday. What is your why? Yes, what is your why? Yep. Why would you do this? So your why could be, hey, thank you so much, Digital X-Ray. Your why could be you're looking for passive income, maybe primary income, maybe just income. You're here for maybe you're chasing the money. You're here to get the sales. You're here to make more money because you've heard all the opportunities here to make money in a passive way. Or maybe you've heard about these big content creators that are doing, doing everything and making so much money doing it. So your why could be that you're here for the money. Okay. My why was my husband, new business, and encourage others to spiritually. I love that. I love that. And so that is actually part of another reason why you would do why when you think about these overarching whys. why could be monetization. The other why could be that you are trying to build community. And Misty, from what I'm hearing, a little bit of the business, a little bit of the spiritual, which is a community building aspect. You're here for like maybe two reasons. And that's okay. It could be two reasons. It could be all four reasons I'm about to say. It could be all of that. Okay. Um, and that why, the why is, it could be the building your community. Yes, building my community. It could be. You want community. You're thriving for that. It's not necessarily about the money and all the other stuff. Maybe that comes with it, a little bit of it, but that's not really the primary. It's about the community, and you wanna create something really special and meaningful for folks. Okay. So it could be that. The other why could be that you're trying to be famous. TikTok famous. There are people who are trying to do that. There's people who have a certain skill set. Maybe you sing, maybe you dance, maybe you play an instrument, maybe you have culinary skills, maybe you are a fitness guru. Whatever it is, you're doing it for the fame, the recognition. You want to be discovered. That could be it. That's totally fine. I mean, there are people who are here for that. This is their platform and they're trying to figure out how do they expand it, you know? So that is okay. It could be for that reason too. I love my community and the people I've met along this journey. I love it. To learn how to market my new business. Fran, that's the other reason. That is number 4. I'm going to talk about that. Let me get that. I just want to read a couple more comments. Yes, the community. Thank you for showing us how the boards, how to do the boards, how to use the boards. It definitely has helped. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome. And so it could be that you're trying to learn. You're here from a learning perspective, that learner in you. And so now you want to learn about digital marketing. That's why you said marketing. So it is digital marketing. This is a subset of digital marketing. I have to teach that because I want you guys to understand. Anything you do digitally is a subset of digital marketing. So you are either doing email marketing, you're doing live streaming, which is marketing. You're a content creator when you're posting content, doing that. That is a subset of digital marketing. You are doing maybe UGC, again, that's digital marketing with your content. You're looking for brand deals or being an affiliate and you're selling products or promoting products. That is digital marketing. So the digital marketing is the umbrella, and you have all these different facets of it. All right. And so when you're doing this here, live streaming, you're doing digital marketing and you want to learn it. You want to understand it. You want to make sure that you are leveraging it properly. You want to maybe understand some different income streams and some other ways that you can pull levers so that you can expand your business or grow professionally. So, all of that is part of the journey too. Okay. So that's part of it. And so one of those whys is going to lead you. Okay. One of those whys is going to be probably your primary. And so for me, it really was probably the learner aspect was part of it because in my mind I was like, I'm interested in digital marketing. My master's in business is I had a concentration in marketing and a concentration in human resources. Those were the primary courses I took. Um, and so those two facets I understood from business, traditional business models. Digital marketing is a little different. It is different. It's marketing, don't get me wrong, but you're doing it in this space. And then, like I said, the affiliate marketing aspect, the email marketing strategies, understanding live stream. We know live stream marketing is totally different. And so I really wanted to understand it for that reason. I had purchased a course, like many people start off doing, trying to purchase a course and learn all the information. And I purchased my course not to resell necessarily. It really was to learn. And as I learned, I end up reselling it. I was doing that. Most of that happened in the early stages of my live journey. And I end up reselling it, but I really was here to learn and trying to figure out other income streams. So that was my other reason. So the other income streams and learning, those combination. Well, what happened is I built community. And because I built community and that wasn't my intentionality, then I was like, well, my community is my main reason here. That's why I keep showing up. That's why I was open to even starting an agency. That's why I was like, wait a minute. My community is telling me there's something special about what I'm doing, how I'm helping, how I'm supporting. And now I need to listen. I got these people in the room. They're asking all these great questions. I'm helping them. He said, I'm here. Hey, Black Lotus. And it became about the community more so than about the money. I have to admit that because the money is still not quite money. And I'm just saying that, I'm still working on that. I'm still working on the other facets, the other streams. But it was the community that is the primary, and it became the primary. you know? And so as you're doing this, you're gonna see that. It'll change. So that's one of my lessons. You come here for one reason, you leave or stay for another. Okay. So come on in, friends. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you guys. Continue to share out the live. You said SOB still trying to learn what to do with it. Okay, gotcha. Yes. Yeah, that was a big piece in the beginning from me. Thank you all. I appreciate you all sharing the comments. Amen. Amen. I love it. Thank you all for, hey, Bounty. How are you, friends? Those who are coming in, I appreciate you. If you're listening from the outside, come on in. Come follow the live host. Join my fan club. Put a comment in. Let's say hi to you. We're talking to our friends who are 50 plus. If I could recap just really quickly, I'm about to be part of the 50 club plus community. The 50 plus club. I'm about to join in about 11 days. My community is my why I'm here. I love it. I love it. I feel like my why changed over the past 2 weeks. That's okay. It's okay. It can change. It'll change as you start discovering more. That's the beauty of this. As you start discovering more, you'll say, hey, I need to think differently about this. Now, I'm going to say something. I think I'm going to step on some toes a little bit too. We are quick to give up, we're quick to shift course. If anything that anybody can say about me, they will say that girl is consistent to a fault. Okay. I stay the course. And I will say, I think if I was to reflect on it, I think that's probably the best thing I've ever done. Now, granted, I don't know what I don't know. I don't know if I would have switched and shift things up differently. Maybe I wasn't doing my 10 and 4 because the 10 and 4 time is the time I've stuck to since February of 2025. So I've been doing this over a year now, or a year and a half now. So I think my consistency has paid off. However, I'm one of those people where I haven't changed a whole lot. Now, there's things I've kind of put on the back burner, like TikTok Shop. I haven't done that. Shoppable lives on that account the way I used to. I was doing that probably this time last year. I was doing three a day, three to four, not a day, a week, three to four live streams a week that were just pure shoppable lives. I will say though that taught me a lot. It taught me a lot, and now I have the ability to teach it. I'm very much one of those people, you learn as you do. And I was doing it. And so I know what it looks like to do it in that format. And so I can teach it and talk about it with all of you who are new trying to figure it out. Nika Grace, did you come in? I saw your friend. I forgot to say hi. I tried reaching out to my community, putting posts asking specific times. Okay. Okay. Well, pick a time that works for you first. That's where my time came from. I didn't shift because I saw other people doing later and that was a trend. It was. A lot of people were going late at night. I did try to do a couple late nights. It didn't work for me. I'm not a late night person. I well, let me say that differently. I'm not a late night live host person. I can be in your room and doing some other stuff, but when it comes to going live, that is not my thing. I'm not a live host that can go live like that. And so just know that does create for me it was just too much of trying to do an all day thing type thing. Um, I lived in survival mode for so long. I need to share how I unearned survival tactics. I love that. That's my why. I love that. I love that. And so again, it falls in that bucket of community because that's where you're going to teach your community. Love the board. Thank you, Dr. Michelle. I'm speaking to our 50 plus and older crowd today. I'm not quite there yet. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. But we're talking to the 50 plus community. Hey, I imagery, how you doing, friend? Long time no see. How's you been? If money is your first why, you need a stronger second. I heard that. Love it. Welcome in the over 50 group. I love it. L, you ain't never lied. That is true, true, true. You definitely need a strong second because no, no real talk to what she just said. Because in managing your expectations, it does take time. Okay, it does take time. Samantha, welcome to the room. I don't want you to think like, oh, I'm gonna be, you know, in the money, doing all this. No, no, that's not how it works. It take time. It's gonna take a lot of strategy. It's going to take some other ways to commit yourself to the process because it's a climb in doing it, but also you got to have other streams of income for it to really make sense for you. Okay. So I think I learned that the momentum. Yeah. I'm realizing it. Exactly. It definitely takes time step by step. Yeah. So it takes time. And if you're somebody who can't exercise that patience, thank you so much for those fireworks, then it's going to be a struggle. Let me talk. I talked about the four whys, the four whys. Let me talk about something else because this is something I talk about all the time. And so we talk about go live lessons. Um, a lesson I learned probably early as well, and in recent months, I've been saying two additional things. When I think about my philosophy on this, there's four pillars. So I got four whys, and there's four pillars that I would say you have to commit yourself to. Does that make sense? Commit yourself from a mindset perspective. And how you get there is going to be up to you. But you always have to say, am I doing these four things? Am I doing it? And if I'm not, if it does not fall into these four things, then you might want to reevaluate. Okay. So let me talk about those four things. I am sure you said I know long time. I've been good, just on the go and keeping my kids busy for the summer. I know. Ooh, can I say this real quick? I'm gonna digress real quick. Summers in TikTok. Summers on TikTok are always a little bit sluggish. Okay. This is my second summer. It's sluggish. You see a little sluggishness because the reason why I say that is because kind of what I imagery just said. People have schedules that they have summer schedules, vacations that are happening. They do typically see a little bit of a dip in terms of overall numbers. And so you'll see that too with viewership and people coming and going and stuff. And so just recognize that this is the summer. All right. So I just wanted to make sure I said that out loud. Um, Others coming in, I appreciate you all who are coming in and joining. If you guys don't mind, let's see if we could share out the live. We'll share out the live a little bit more. We'll share it out to our add it to your stories, share it to repost it and share it to your friends and groups and maybe do a power share. Let's see if we can get that close to 200 shares. We're almost at 100K taps as well. So we'll see if we can get to 100K taps. Bobby, Sprinkle, and Pens, welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you. We're exactly 1 hour into the live. I usually go live for about 2 hours. So you'll have me for about another hour before I get off the live. But let me know if there's questions along the way. So if I was going to say those four pillars, one of the pillars, you guys hear me say it all the time, my two that I would say every single live, we got a sticker for it: consistency and engagement. Okay. You got to be consistent. And consistency does not mean daily, it's up to you. It doesn't have to be daily. Now, do I encourage coming live daily? Yeah. That's where you start building community. People depend on you, people see you here, and then they expect for you to come back. It's like I always give the analogy like if you have your favorite restaurant and you go there, you love the food, you love the ambiance, you love the wait staff, you love everything about the restaurant. But every time you try to go back, it's closed. What you gonna do? You're gonna go to another restaurant. You're gonna move on. You're gonna reminisce about the old one, but then you're like, hey, let me go find another one. And that's the same thing here. So if you're going to be inconsistent and not show up and do the pop ups and do all the stuff that doesn't allow you to build community, because remember I told you community is a pillar, then it's going to be hard. You're going to struggle. You're going to say, well, why don't people go to my room? Why don't I see them no more? What's going on? It's because you're not being consistent. You're not showing up in a way that they know your schedule, that they know they can expect you here on this day and time. Like you would know what a restaurant's hours of operation is. So you can say, "Oh, they're closed. Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays. So I don't go there on Sundays. On Sundays, I don't expect to get no Chick-fil-A. But come Monday through Saturday, I know where I can go." Okay. So just think of about like that. You know what the schedule is. But if you don't know the schedule, if you don't know when this person's going to show up, then how are you going to become a part of their community? How are you going to build community? Okay. So consistency, come up with a schedule, come up with something that you can be consistent with and show up. All right. Hey, Dr. Flinta, thank you so much for being here. I'm still trying to figure out a consistent time spent. Yep. So it may take a little time, but the sooner you can hone in on that, the better off you'll be. The better off you'll feel like there's some traction that's happening. And you can point to that. You were speaking the thoughts in my mind. Look at that. I love it. And so my next thing is engagement. I talk about consistency and engagement all the time, but that engagement is probably number one, to be honest with you, because this is an engagement app. If you're pretending like you don't have to do anything, and y'all know how we act when we older. We like they come to us. We don't go to them. Um, I think more people show up when I pop up. Do you really? Well, you might get randoms, but it's about building community. You might get some random pop-ups. Yep. And so let me say this. The reason why I know that's the truth when I say, as older people, we like people to come to us because in this agency, thank you for the title, gifter friend. So here's the deal. And I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I've had some people, so you guys know, most of y'all know I'm an agency owner and a manager and stuff. And so with that, I've had some people who leave the agency. When you leave the agency, you've got to give an explanation. And I've had at least three people write this explanation. Um, she's really good, but I don't see her enough. She don't come to my live. I was like, that's interesting. I come here twice a day. You know where I'm at. So you don't come to my live neither. So you just expect for me to come to you. That's interesting. That's pretty telling. That's pretty telling about what your expectations are. You expect people to come to you and cater to you. First of all, for a free service. Let me just be clear about that. Second of all, for a person who comes live twice a day and does Sunday meetings for you to come to. Because you don't want me to come. You don't want to come to my meetings. You don't want to come to my live. You don't want to extend yourself at all when you're trying to learn what I have to offer for free. So if you're that mindset, then you're going about this all wrong because you're not even engaging. You're not even trying. You're just expecting for people to come to you. Right. You don't show up for yourself. Exactly. 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 So if you're that mindset, exactly for free. Exactly. And I have a whole school community that I pay for. I pay for. There's money being spent here. Okay. And I have resources there. But you don't even want to read the resources and go there and get the free stuff. So make it make sense. And that's why I said it has to be engagement. And if you are of that mindset where you have this Medea mindset where everybody should come to you and you got to be the person catered to, and people are just going to pour the information in your brain, then you're going to struggle because you got to engage. Wow, you're supposed to be in hundreds, 100K of people's lives. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and again, these are lives, and again, I say that to you all in full transparency, but at the same time, these are people who weren't really trying to, fully understand the process and do that engagement. They were just coming here and pressing a button, and that's it. And even when you go to their lives, it was there was no engagement with people. It was them sharing their information and talking, and they weren't doing the engagement piece of it. The engagement goes both ways. You as a live host, you got to be out there engaging. I mean, when you do show up, you show out. You're so funny. You're so funny. But you got to. You got to go out and do it yourself. That's what this is about. This is not about somebody coming to you and you expecting people to come. You got to go out and get the people too. You say, "Hey friend, hello. Hello friends. Thank you all. Thank you all. Appreciate you all." So you got to go out and do it too. You got to do that networking. You got to connect with people. You got to do it in your live. If people are coming in your room, you got to talk to the people. You got to connect. People want to feel seen and heard. As a live host, you're doing that. And as a viewer, you're doing that. Because as a viewer, especially if you're a live host, then you're trying to build more community. So that engagement, as y'all in this room and y'all engaging with each other, thank you all for the gifts. I appreciate it. Then that's part of it. You're building community. You're doing it on purpose, And so that engagement, like I said, this is an engagement app. And so if your mindset is like, oh, well, people should just come to my room. No, they shouldn't. They won't. Let me just be clear about that. They won't if you are not engaging. You got to. And so you said teach. Hey DJ, welcome to the room. Crowd, welcome to the room. Chances for you. Welcome to the room. I appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you for those stickers. Thank you for the title gift of those roses. Appreciate that, friend. And so I want you guys to understand that if that is the one thing I could preach, that is what I would say. I don't mince words that this is not for someone who just thinks that they're gonna cut on a live and then all of a sudden there's people in the room. Because then I get the people who say, "Oh, I don't have the right audience in my room." And I mean, there's some of that's the strategy of like, what are you posting? What are you saying? What are you doing in your live stream? But also, like that engagement matters. That engagement matters. Hello, Doc. First time watching you. Your friend Mary from New York spoke highly of you. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. Tony Bird, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. You said, um, thank you so much. Mary, astrology Mary. Welcome to the room, friend. Wani, thank you so much. Appreciate the hearts. Um, and so I want you guys to think about that. Think about your engagement. Elmi, let's be clear, talking and not caring about folks' feelings. You are ready for 50. I got 11 days still. I got 11 days still. I'm just saying. You said talking and not caring about folks' feelings. I've gotten to that point now, huh? Why TikTok said a live agency owner shares tips on consistency engagement for creators. Okay, TikTok. I do care about y'all feelings. I'm just saying. You said I got 8 years until my 50. Look at you, friend. So we learning. We learning together. But but I will say, at the end of the day, I just want y'all to realize, if that is your natural default. Hey, you mid 50s. Dr. Wanda. I love it. If that is your default, that you don't engage and you expect people to engage with you, or if you have this distorted sense of what engagement looks like on an engagement app, okay? I would say you got to rethink things. Hey, Charlene, how you doing, friend? Thank you for that daily heart, me. Yes, I appreciate you. Do not expect what you are not gonna give. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. You know, at the end of the day, you got to think about what you're doing here. Like, what are you doing? Are you doing what you could be doing? I had one creator. See, I'm telling all the tea now, y'all. It might be because I'm so close to 50 now. So I'm telling all the tea. I had one creator say so what she said is that she wanted to be just like me. She's not an agency anymore. I'm not saying names. Thank you so much, friend. She wanted to be just like me. She wants to learn everything and all this other stuff. And she wanted to be a TikTok coach. And I said, oh, well, I said, the main thing I do is when I'm in my live, I'm reading the little question marks, I'm commenting on things, I'm engaging with people. And then afterwards, I'll do the research on the Live Academy. I'm reading those materials. I'm researching the Creator Academy because there's tips there. I look at videos and then I go to other lives because I'm hearing what people say. So I'm telling her what I did and what I do. It's no secret. I'll tell anybody that. And she would I think her expectation is that I was going to sit there and just train her and just be there in her room all the time. And I would come to her room on occasion and stuff and I would say, "Hey." She's like, "Well, no one's taught me about TikTok Shop." And I was like, "Go look it up yourself." Really? No one's taught you about TikTok Shop? If you got TikTok Shop, go read the materials. Go watch the trainings. Go look at the videos. The stuff is here. It's here. Give back whatever you put into life. Yes. Don't just expect to be on a yes. I had to go from lecturing to creating challenges. This was a game changer for engagement. Yes. That's a good one. That's a good one. It's not hidden. It's not hidden. None of it's hidden. All this information is here. It's not hidden at all. And I literally told her what I do. It's like, here's what I do. I get a chance, I go, y'all hear me say it all the time. Oh, I went to a webinar. Oh, I did this. And it's stuff that everybody can sign up for. I'm not doing anything that some things are agency stuff, don't get me wrong. I'll tell you when it is. But for the most part, these are things that are like right here for everybody to participate in. When I do the Service Plus trainings, or if I did the campaign for the Creator Career Program, they have webinars for that. Some of the other campaigns have webinars you can participate in, the Zoom calls and stuff. Then I tell y'all about the Discords. Discords for Service Plus, Discord for TikTok Go. I tell you guys this stuff. So it's here. I talk about it. I teach it. I share where I'm learning the stuff from. It's no secret. And so if you are a mindset that you don't want to do the work, you don't want to do the heavy lifting, you just want people to come and cater to you, then that's not what this app is about. That's not even feasible. You have to do it. You have to show up for yourself and you got to engage with others. So consistency and engagement are the one and two pillars. The information goes in one ear and out the other with my my fish brain. You're fine, friend. You'll get it. It comes over time. Don't get me wrong. Exactly. Yep. It will come over time. You'll get it. It will, it's one of those things where, again, we say here, practice makes progress. As you practice it, you get better. There's things that I'm still kind of like shying away from and trying to figure out what to do and some of the better techniques. Content creation for me is one of those. It's like, oh, let me figure out my content and learn these editing features and editing tips and strategies and stuff. And so I'm trying my best to kind of dig a little deeper in that, but it is still something I don't do all the time. Um, Thank you all for coming in, Dr. Michelle. Practice makes progress. You said, Doc, how do you get those personal folders that you have? What personal folders? What you mean? Let me know what you meant by that, DJ. You said personal folders. Are you talking about on my content page, the playlist? I think you're talking about the playlist. There's a new highlight feature too. Playlist you can get when you have 10,000 followers. You can do a playlist. I think that's what you're talking about. You're talking about the playlist. So it comes with 10,000 followers. I went live because I didn't want to appear like I don't know, but I don't know. That's okay. That's okay. In the beginning, it is that. In the beginning, you are learning. And what I tell people, I was transparent in the beginning. I was like, hey guys, this is my first live. Hey guys, this is my 10th live. I only been going live for 2 weeks, y'all. I ain't been live a month yet. I'm new to this. I would say it all the time. I would let people know like where I'm at in my journey. We kept track of it because the reality of it is there's someone newer than you. And that's probably one of my first lessons here because I realized I wasn't always that. I was new, but there was somebody else coming in asking me, "Hey, what do you need to do to start go live?" So that tells me you ain't even gone live yet. You don't even know what to do yet. And I was teaching that for like the first month. Here's what you need to do to go live. You need to be 18 years and older. You need to make sure you show your ID, And I was talking them through the step by step of going live. So yeah, there's always somebody newer than you. Definitely, Merce been helping me with that, and you could definitely retain your brain. Yes, yes, yep. I love that. Let's see, Tony, I appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you for the stickers, those. Yeah, so the playlist, you have to have 10,000. The ones that I'm typing. What you mean? You said I'm shy. These items out. You mean, oh, you mean the stickers. These are called stickers. Stickers are part of, yes, the stickers. Okay, so that's what you mean. It's like these I'm typing these stickers. You all, you're great until that. You're welcome, friend. Mystic, thank you so much for being here. Okay, stickers. How do I get the stickers? I'll help you go higher on your journey. So thankful for her. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I appreciate it. Um, so here's the stickers. When it comes to the stickers, you once you start your fan club, one of the features in the fan club is for you to create, they call them emotes. So you're going to create these emotes. You can do them on Canva, create them from Canva. They could be photos from your camera roll. If they match the specs, that you can upload them on the under the fan club area. And then you can also, people have done use ChatGPT to create the images based on the specs for TikTok. So there's a combination of that. ChatGPT, I think some of those stickers are made that way. Some of them my son made with Photoshop, and then some might be Canva. I say I'm shy, but what Leo is shy? That is true, friend. You're not shy. You're not shy at all. We call those type of Leos cautious. Y'all not shy. Y'all just a little cautious. Y'all just trying to take your time. That's it. But that's not shyness. It's not a shyness. Um, thank you so much, everybody coming in. Doc, I gotta go, but see you later on. Okay, thank you, Misty. I appreciate it. Sweetie Pie, welcome back, friend. I just ordered my big microphone for my live. So excited. Nice. Cautious sounds better than abrupt. Gotcha. Exactly. Everyone have a great day. Thank you so much, Misty. I appreciate you being here, friend. Thanks for the engagement. Others coming in, appreciate you. We're talking about going live lessons for 50 and older crowd. Okay. So that's what this live is about. We got all types of age and demographics in this community. However, I will be in the 50 plus crowd come 11 days from now. And so I want to make sure that we talk about this. There's no shame in our game. We are here. We are going live. And I want y'all to continue to go live and learn and grow from this. Have you heard anything about there being an issue with going live on two accounts? TikTok doesn't like it. TikTok does not like it, but you can do it. You can do it. I think you just got to be careful about not making one of those more than the other. So whichever one is supposed to be your primary, you want to stick to that being the primary, where the other one is secondary, and there's not, uh, an imbalance, but a balance between them both being high earning accounts. Not sure why they do that, but that's pretty much what I've heard. Let's see. Heading out. Thank you so much. Bye everyone. Appreciate you. Heard it may be a risk of my account being shut down. Um, I haven't heard that. What I will say, from an agency perspective, it could cause problems if you were to leave. Like say you're leaving my agency and you try to join another one, because we're about to go through renewals. So I'll just put this out there for a lot of people, in general. It could create where you won't be able to join another one because if it looks as if there's an imbalance, I'm sorry, that you have two primary accounts that's growing at the same rate, um, TikTok may not let you join another agency because of that, and it'll get flagged that way in the system. So I've had people try to join and they can't join because it says multi-account risk. So I won't be able to add them to the agency. And it is because they're doing too many lives on both accounts. Um, well, I'm I'm 56, so I've just made your new account. You just made it. Yes, you're here, friend. Doc, I have a few profiles that was you after I started following you when Mary mentioned you. I do have some fake accounts out there, some people who have impersonated. And so yeah, just make sure you're following this one. This is the only account that I have with this name. Um, and so yeah, so this is my real account. So those are other ones are fake ones. Those are impersonators, imposters. Thank you. You're welcome. What is an agency for? Agencies are for helping people go live. So live training, helping people go live, continue to stay live, as well as training, monetization strategies, as well as protection. So if your account is at risk of getting banned or in violation. Yeah. So yes, definitely delete any accounts that are following you that are not me. Yeah. You can report them. TikTok won't do anything, but I think it's helpful just to know that there's some fake accounts out there and at least they got notified, but they don't do anything about it. Um, so I'll talk about the agency in a little bit for you, Lady Gloria, just my agency in general. Um, if you're interested, do you go live? Let me know if you go live, friend, and what's your schedule. Others who are coming in, I appreciate you guys. I'll be on for probably another 20 minutes or so, 20 or 30 minutes. Let me know if you have questions. I'm answering questions too. Couple things I was gonna say about my other things. Hey, Wandi. Couple of things I was gonna say when it comes to going live, um, those pillars. So I say consistency, engagement. The other things I would say are my other two things is discipline and patience. You got to be patient with yourself, patient with the app, patient with, learning curve, all the things, patience with growing. Okay. So if you are an impatient person, this is going to stretch you beyond belief. I have went live 3 times. I'm going to create a schedule next week. There we go, friend. Patient with people. Exactly. If you are, and y'all know I have a whole lot of patience, whole lot of patience. But if you know yourself, you know how when we get over 50, our patience is really thin. I'm just going to say, my friends, all right? Patience, all right? You're gonna have to lean in on that patience. It's the six people with patience, six P's with patience. I know. Let me talk about discipline first, and then we'll go back to the patience because the patience is serious, okay? Um, the discipline piece. Why is it that when you go live, people request to join you? Okay, and so that's part of the patience too. Just understanding the platform. Um, when it comes to those co-host requests, you could turn that feature off if it gets too annoying. But a lot of people will just come live and just co-host. A lot of times they do that. Prior preparation prevents piss poor patience. Gotcha. I remember hearing that. Um, so yeah, you can turn that feature off, Lady Gloria. But discipline in this sense is a little different from consistency because consistency means that you're showing up, you're being consistent with whatever schedule you create. I think there's a level of discipline that you have to have about being here, so that again, obviously you want to show up, but you want to make sure that you almost are ritual like in terms of what you're doing and how you are doing your live stream, creating your content, showing up in a way that you're marketing your content. You are scheduling a live event. You are saying the keywords, doing the things that matter for your target audience. You are disciplined. Okay. And there's a level of discipline that you're going to have so that obviously with that discipline approach, you can see what's working and what's not working. Okay. And if you're not thinking in that way, I would encourage you to kind of keep going at it from a very structured and disciplined way. That's going to help you. I need putting on the naughty on the I need putting on the naughty steps. Got your friend. Thank you so much. I have lots of that. Bling Cowboy, welcome to the room. Appreciate you. Thank you for the populars. I appreciate that digital X-ray. And so just keep that in mind. That discipline is going to pay off, but you gotta have that discipline too. I have people join my live, sometimes three at a time. It seems to hurt my numbers. What do you mean three at a time? You're actually having them, these are co-host requests, or you are you saying your guest in the room, guest panels? Mama Goldberg, was that guest panels or because you have your panel boxes on? People tend to leave. You'll see a little dip with guest. Because sometimes people will leave because they're like, yeah, guest panels. Okay. People are like, you're not talking to me. You're talking to your guests. So you'll see some drop offs from that. It does hurt your numbers at first. Ideally, you want guests that are people are going to be people who are going to share out your live, maybe bring their viewers into your room because they're perceived to be live also. So I would say practice that a little bit when people come up in your guest boxes. Maybe ask them to share the live out now that they're guests. But you are going to lose some people because again, people perceive the conversation as one sided. I don't like it. I want to make it so they can't join. Oh, you could turn that off. Yeah, you could turn it off where they don't automatically join. Yeah, click the two people. There's a settings wheel. Click that, and then you could toggle off automatically accept guest request. Yeah. Um, yeah, you love the community of it all. Community got you and still a safe place. Put those these are people I don't know. Yeah, so people you don't know when you are on you're saying co-host, lady Gloria. The co-host. I apologize. The co-host feature is the two rings. It's next to the two people. So you have the pink and blue people, and you have the pink and blue rings that are interlocking rings. Click the interlocking rings. There's three dots in the top right corner, not a settings wheel, it's three dots actually. Those three dots, when you click it, one of those options is settings. Click settings and toggle off the ability for people to request you if you don't know them. And you could turn off the feature where they can't request you if you do know them. So you don't get requests from friends or people you don't know. So you turn those features off. Um, that's gonna be a video I'm about to do soon. I like that. I'm gonna do a video on that. Okay. So when everything's said and done, that discipline is so key. So think of it almost like I said, a ritual in terms of how you operate. Now, the other thing I will say is the ability to be patient with so much of this process. All right. Going live is not for the faint of heart. Because you have people like Sweetie Pie said, you got to be patient with the people. You have people coming to your room that are trolls. Hey, Regina. People who people who are in here and they're bad actors. They're saying little mean mean spirited comments or doing things to kind of throw you off your game. Practice patience. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate the crown. The feather tiara. Thank you so much. So, patience with yourself. Patience with yourself is so important. Hello, friend. Thank you so much. Hey, Kiwi. Um, when it comes to patience with yourself, recognize it's a learning curve. Be patient with yourself. You're going to get it. You're going to understand it. Maybe sometimes, like our friend said earlier, trying to come up with the right words to say. That sometimes have you, anxiety inducing. It's okay. As you do this, you'll get a flow. You'll know what to say. You'll know how to communicate it to your audience. It comes with time, okay? But that's that practice makes progress. So be patient with yourself. What to do when the discipline has faded out to get it back. You know what? I'm doing it now. I'm actually in a a challenge to myself. I need to hear this today. Look at your friend. I'm in a challenge with myself to say I can produce 3 pieces of content every single day. Now I'm on day 4. It's day 4 of me doing 3 pieces of content every single day indefinitely. Well, at least into July. So I'm doing my best to keep up with it. And it's interesting. You just heard me say, "Oh, that's content I can do. Oh, that's content." So for what I'm doing in my live, I'm trying to pick up little things that, little tips I tell you guys to do all the time. And I need to just talk about that in the content. And so I'm picking up little opportunities to talk about stuff in the content. And so I need to talk about having a number in your board. I just did a video response. So really quickly, to answer your question, you're going to have to figure out what is it that you're trying to move the needle on. And for me, it was my content. I had not been producing content as much as I had done previously, and I'm trying to bring it back, trying to get some more content out there, trying to be a little bit more intentional with who I'm talking to and what I'm doing in my content, what I'm saying in my content. So I'm being a little bit more structured with it. I'm not perfect. Content is still, like I said, it's still my struggle area, but I know I need to produce it. And so I'm trying my best to do it. So that's my commitment to myself right now. What do you do when you have haters come in your life? Oh, you could press the words they say, Fran. Press the words. A screen pops up. You can mute them. That means you remove their words. You could block them. That means you remove them. And you can report them too if it's something that's really inappropriate. But yeah, I get rid of them. Get the content. Get that content. I know. I'm doing it, friend. I'm gonna do it. I am going to do it, Charlene. I appreciate your friend. Carolyn, how you doing, friend? Welcome back. Appreciate you being here. That's great. I'm trying to do one a day. There we go. Yep. Um, so Dee Dee, welcome to the room. I'm doing 3, and not that I'm giving myself a out because I'm gonna try to stick to 3, but I figure if I do 3, at least I've gotten one done. You know what I'm saying? So at least do one, but I'm gonna do 3. My goal is 3. One of these issues I have is always stopping to pronounce names and saying hello. That's okay. Do it. Do it in the beginning. Practice it because you're gonna want to. People want to. Lady Gloria, if I didn't say your name and didn't acknowledge you and didn't say anything to you, at some point you're gonna be like, "Why am I here?" So it's part of your engagement strategy. Think of it. Put in the engagement bucket. Name the people. Connect with them. Say their names as much as you can. Now, some names I struggle with. Some names I struggle with, but I'm trying my best. Tony, thank you. I would be like, yeah, you would leave. Yep. Yep. Hey, Coach Vicky, I was talking about you earlier with my board. I said, Coach V, we had people in the community. It was someone who came to my live, and I actually named you as someplace she could go to go live, to visit a live stream. Um, and she was 67, and I said, "Oh, I got creators who go live all the time. She's 71." And then I talked about Vibe Wellness being 69. So yeah, if I went live as much as I put out content, I would be winning. You would be. You would be, friend. Charlene, you absolutely would be, friend. We got to get you to go live like that. That's your schedule. I mean, that's your challenge for the rest of the year. See if you can get some more hours in. Do you control the speed of the message? The speed of the chat message coming in? What do you mean? No, you don't, if that's what you're asking. No, the chat can get to moving. If there's comments coming in, yeah, it can get ahead of you. But I try to stay in the chat looking and stuff. I'm fine today. Yesterday I had, oh, okay, friend. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Yeah, one of my good friends, she just got through her breast cancer journey. So definitely take care of yourself. Read, write, or remember. Yep, that's it. I love that. So let's see. Or if they just have a picture instead of a name. You're saying the Mama Gober, you're talking about the trolls. Let me know what you meant by that. The truth, some of the names are different to pronounce. Yeah. Oh, you're saying people who have a picture, not a name, the pronouncing names. Okay, gotcha. I'm going back to mornings. I have no evening discipline. I said that earlier. I never I did a few lives in the evening. I realized really quickly I'm not made for the evening. I'm not made for it. Uh-uh. I don't see myself going live at night. I can't. I it's exhausting. I'm exhausted throughout the day. So this 10 and 4 works for me. And it'll seep into the evening a little bit. I'll get off sometimes at 7. That'll be the latest 7 Eastern. But no, I don't have the stamina for it. And again, my schedule right now with my son and family, I've tried. I'm not either. I can't do it, friend. Anti-mail, others coming in. I'm not made for technology. It's challenging. Now, this technology you get used to. So this you'll get used to. But it's just just the energy level for it. My energy starts to wane down. When saying hi, if they have a pic or something other than a name, yes, Mama Goldberg. Yeah, I got you, friend. You're right. Yeah, that's annoying. It's like, what do I call you? Hey, friend. Hey, leaf. Hey, flower. Looking at these screens, I need to upgrade my readers. Yes, yeah. So I wear the glasses actually for the screen. Normally, when I get off this live, I take my glasses off. I wear literally for the screen, and so that's why I have to wear them. Um, yeah. When I saw you one late night, I was like, now what is she doing on here this late? I know. I've only done it a few times, but it is not my jam. Yes, so it's hard. It's hard for me to kind of keep going. Like I said, my energy starts to wane down and I'm not there. Hey, Daquan, welcome to the room, friend. Hello, hello. So, the patience, let's go back because I said consistency, engagement, discipline, patience. Patience is so important. When I tell you TikTok is going to frustrate you, because TikTok will have you rising high, and then get back down low again. Then you rise high, rise high. You're doing the roller coaster with TikTok. And so just know that that's how it operates. So patience with the app, like I said, patience with yourself, the learning curve. It is challenging at times to balance the communication to your audience and that engagement I say you have to do, and then your talking points and the things you want to cover. It is a little bit of a challenge, a yo-yo for lack of a better word, but recognizing that at the end of the day, that's how you build a community, that's how you're keeping the room engaged. You want to make sure that you're able to balance that. Um, the other thing I will say is, we talked about patience with the community because you will have people who are um, out there just to be a disruptor. So you have those people and understand it for what it's worth. You got those people in life. TikTok streets are just like the regular streets. You find the same characters here that you find out in the regular streets. And so you just make sure that you don't engage with it. Don't let them see you lose your cool as a result of them misbehaving. You can mute, remove the words, you can block them, remove them, and you can report them. And be careful about repeating what they wrote in the chat because you don't want to repeat that because TikTok, especially if it was something that was inappropriate, TikTok will ding you for it. How do you make it so your glasses don't glare while on it? Um, I don't know. I think they're anti-glare. I think that's what's happening. I think that's what I have, an anti-glare glass. Yeah. Night is not my jam. Um, I'll be like Pam jams the 7. You in your PJs. I love it. He's like, I'm in chill mode. I feel you, friend. Yeah, I've never really tried the evening thing. It's too challenging for me as well. Let's see. Catch up on a few other comments. Thank you all for being here. You said, Tony, you said that's how I came across Mary, and she's beautiful. So, and you are too, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Lady Gloria says so true. Yeah. Hey, Ebony, how are you? Do you have a moderator? I do have a couple moderators that will join on occasion, but I've learned this is probably a good lesson too. I've learned in the beginning to manage my own live. Those moderators, I assign them. These are regulars for my live stream. Um, and I assigned them that because they asked what they could they do it and stuff. And I was like, sure, I felt like it was it was time to relinquish a little bit. But, I'm so used to managing my chat. They really haven't done a whole lot for my live. One of the mods is on my YouTube channel, so she does more over there. But yeah, so for me, I'm in my chat. So if I was to give that as a lesson, manage your chat. Take a look at your chat. Take a look at the people in the room. Make sure you understand some things about them. And that's a great way to do stream free. Yes. Um, Let me see. Let me make sure. Hey, Tony, thank you so much. You said, hi, hi. I see your friend. Welcome. Hello, hello. Um, you said sharing tips on building community while using by being patient with trolls. That's what TikTok said. TikTok, run. I'm not patient with the trolls. The trolls I get rid of TikTok. Welcome to the real friend. Yes, manage your chat. That's it. Manage your chat in the beginning. Here's what I would tell you. I I want you to be able to see the comments, appreciate the comments, pin the comments if you want to, respond to the people. I want you to do that engagement because if you rely on other people to coordinate that for you, you also need to engage. It could be a way to kind of keep you going because you're constantly looking at the bio or looking at other things that person maybe wrote in the comments and stuff. And so just recognize, try to do it in the beginning. And then once it gets to the point where it becomes too unruly and you can't manage it, then you get some moderators. That would be my recommendation. I'm on the YT and I'm a mod for one YT YouTuber and don't know how to use it properly. Yeah, YouTube is pretty basic in terms of YouTube Studio. He said if you were trying to teach it, all right, to turn off your comments. You can. You can. Yes, you can. I would not turn them off for long or the entire live. I don't really look at bios often. That's a great way to look at people's bios and kind of get conversation starters because they may have something in bio. It's like, oh wow, you juggle knives. Oh, that's interesting. So you can have a story, start conversation starter. Oh wow, you're from Texas. I'm from Texas too. Oh, that's great. So you can have that kind of conversation. um, when it comes to that, the m- the moderator and cutting off comments. When you cut off comments, the reason why I said don't cut them off for long comments, you said jugglers. The comments keep your room rooming, keep your chat moving. TikTok likes that. Okay. So you don't want to have your comments off the entire live because you're missing that other engagement aspect. Okay. So keep that in mind. Your comments need to move. The My message keeps getting deleted. Is that because AM? Possibly. What message you write? It could be a filtered words you're putting in the chat. TikTok comments. Yep. Your YouTube. Yep. Yep. I see those comments. Thank you so much. Yeah. So TikTok is looking at those comments. Those comments matter. The shares matter. The likes matter. Yep. Um, so we talked about consistency, patience. I'm sorry, consistency and engagement, discipline and patience. So those are the four things I want you to pay attention to. So those are some early lessons I learned. When I learned that along the way of going live, it really was helpful for me to, just keep telling myself consistency, engagement. Don't leave. Don't go. What are you doing? Where are you gonna go? Why are you thinking about quitting? I would have those kind of conversations with myself. Like, what's the purpose here? What's the big gain here? And for me, my why was at the time, it was to learn about the platform, to learn about what to do. Um, when it came to going live, it's like, oh, well, I want to go live too, and I want to understand this process. Thank you so much, friend. And then I was thinking about monetizing. Like, how do I monetize here? What do I need to do? TikTok shop. How do I get TikTok shop? What does that look like? And then, with the course and the affiliate program that I had, like that was part of my strategy too. So it really was looking to build something that was unique for me, and I'm still learning. I'm still growing. This is my second year embarking on this, a year and a half at this point. But for me, I see this right now as a 5-year strategy plan. Doing this, what I was doing last year was year one. What I'm doing this year is year two. in the agency is built into that. What I'm going to do year three is going to even grow even more. I'm going to have my YouTube channel. I'm going to work through some improvements there and enhancements there. I'm going to do some more content here to build in my follower base. I got to 27K followers just at the beginning of the year. I was still sitting at, I think I was under 20. I was like 19. So for me, it's about the process of growing. And this is part of the process. He said, always learning. I love it. I love it. OMG, I have free samples rolling in every day. Do you really for TikTok Shop? That's why I've lost the purpose. Just exist. Yeah. So you got to get your purpose back. What's your why? And make that the centerpiece. Really, you said really needing this, working through about quitting now. Are you? Don't quit. Don't quit. Oh no, I'm late and need this topic. Look at you. I'll bring it back at five, at four. I'm just saying, I'll bring it back. I'll stay with it, y'all. Will you do this again at four? I will. I will. I'll come back. So here's how this topic happened. You say, "Get me." Here's how this topic happened because I had someone in my live yesterday, and this is what I was telling Coach Vicky. I had someone in my live yesterday say she was scared. She was scared to go live, and she was 67. And y'all know we don't count numbers here. We don't be doing that age thing, saying you can't do something because of a certain age. We don't do that here. And so we know you can do it no matter what age you are. All right. Bounty, you said I had 600 followers when I started in May, almost 3K now. That is the perspective. That's it. You grow, y'all. I love that, Bounty, that you said that because that's how you have to think about this. Everybody has an origin story. Everybody. Everybody started somewhere at the beginning of this. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some people who are knocking it out the park, but they had a beginning. Okay. I had a beginning. I had to start somewhere. When I started going live on this account here, because I started with another account, that's now my shop page from Mima. um, when I started going live, I had 1,600 followers. 1,600 followers on this account when I started in January 2025. And with that, I got to 10K pretty quickly because there was a lot of activity that was happening. So I got to 10K. I think it was a April date. I got a video where I posted and I celebrated my 10K. So I think I'm gonna say March, April, one of those months. I got to 10K. Let me tell you that I got to 10K in March, April. It took a while. Most of 2025, I was still kind of slowly growing. I think towards the end of the year, I had a nice little breakthrough where I got to like 15,000, like probably around October. So it took time to grow. And then, dang, I wish I'm at, but that's my point, Linda. You'll see, you're gonna grow. It's gonna be I believe it was the first live I ever saw. I love that. I love that. And she is a rock star, y'all. Coach V. Coach V surpassed me. Let me just say this. So when I had a video that did really well recently. That's when my numbers blew up and then my live did well too. So I had a nice little, I told you TikTok put you on a roller coaster. And so I'm on a down now. I'm trying to come back up. We on a downturn right now, but we're gonna try to get this thing back going forward again. But with that, I I was lagging behind Coach V because she's rocking and rolling. She's 20K followers plus, and she you said roller coaster for real, ain't it? TikTok is not nice, but just know we gonna see our climb. We gonna climb back again, friend. Hey Jennifer, but recognize Coach V. She's been doing this. I was her first live she went to, but she has been going live nonstop and growing, y'all. So just know, that's the consistency, that's the discipline we talked about. She does a whole lot of engagement and she has a lot of patience, y'all. A lot of patience. I'm gonna say, Coach V, I have to admit, I think you got me beat on the patience. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you got me beat on the patience. What's with the title? Good and bad times. What's with the title? The title is Go Live Lessons for 50 and Older because I'm about to be in the 50 club in 11 days. But no, the title really did come because I had someone come to my live and she said she was 67 and she was scared to go live. And y'all know I say we got people who go live that's, you know, easily 50 and above and 60 and above and 70 and above. So it's age is a number. That's it. So you have some wisdom, you have information to share, you have a lot of knowledge, a lot of skills to share with people. You said 82, 82, oh, yeah, 80 and above, 69, yep, 72. Look at y'all. I love it. So just know you can do it. So I don't want you guys to be scared. So I was like, today gonna be my live topic, and I'm gonna throw a number in there too. Why not 50? I'm about to be 50, y'all. Why not? I'm around that age. Had given my job a physical therapist assistant. My doctor approved medical. Okay, look at you, friend. I am new. Yep, yep, yep. Oh my God. I love it. And so I am doing it, y'all. You said 72. You said just joking. You so that's not true, friend. Not that the pictures show it. Not at all. You don't look it. So I'm gonna say I don't know what I was like, oh. Um, but yeah, so I figure I would do this topic just so that we can honor all of us for where we're at. Okay. We're in the right place. We are, laugh out loud. 40 years gap with me and my bestie neighbor. Never think of the age. That's it. 18 to 80 blind. I love that. Crippled and crazy. Oh, crazy. You know what, friend? TikTok, I have commented to 400 lives. Really? TikTok said that. Wow. Um, but no, I tell you, everybody has an origin story. So you're gonna start somewhere. And I want you to think back. Like I said, I started this live out saying there's a lot that we can reflect back to when we were new at something. And I gave the example of being a new parent. You know, I'm a bonus mom for two boys, and my biological kids. I have two, and I had a big gap between the two kids. I have my daughter who's 21, and then my son who's 6. And my bonus boys are going to be 21 and 22. And I can relate to, that new feeling when my daughter bringing her home from the hospital and being a new mom and being scared and what does it mean to care for this little person? And fast forward 15 years later, having my son and not being scared at all. Not being scared at all. Like when he rolled off the bed one time. I was like, okay, let me pick this baby up. Dust him off. He fine. And so little things like that would have freaked me out. Obviously, the first time it happened with my daughter, but with him, he's gotten an older parent. He's gotten a parent that's been down that road before, and yeah. So with that being said, ain't nothing new about this. Okay, I get parenting. You said baby life glass to me. And so just recognize, at the end of the day, you realize that this scares feeling is just the newness of it. There's nothing to be scared here. Okay. You said I cannot work the doctor will not provide medical clearance. Oh, I need my active. Well, so go live, friend. You can go live. Yeah, this could be your activity. Yep. And so there's people who go live and they're building community, friend. Yep. But but keep this in mind. I don't want you guys to be scared about this process. I don't want you to be scared about what does it mean to show up here and engage with a community and build something. In the beginning, it is awkward. I don't deny that. It's awkward. You're trying to figure this out and trying to figure out how the platform works and what does it mean to, you know, do all the things and stay in compliance with TikTok and don't get yourself in trouble. We all are concerned about that. But at the end of the day, keep showing up. Keep doing it. You'll grow, you'll build. The app, like I said, it'll have the ups and downs. You'll see waves of people come in, you'll see waves of people leave. You'll see people come in and they'll start asking questions and they'll keep coming back and keep coming back, learning and growing with you. Yeah. So even dealing the bad actors who come in the room just gets easy. It does. It does. I ignore them. 100% girl, but not me. Love animals more than people. I love it. Yeah. And so yeah, the bad actors, you get used to those. You get used to them. You easily. It's one of those things where I've always ignored them. I will say pro tip real quick, ignore them, don't engage them because you don't want them to get you in trouble. You got to watch what you say because TikTok's listening to you first and foremost. And so, as you're saying and repeating some of the comments they are putting in the chat and stuff, you got to be careful with that. You can't say and read everything either. So, I'll oftentimes filter myself. And if I see a comment, if you notice I don't say the word, I didn't say it on purpose 9 times out of 10 because I didn't want TikTok to hear me say that word. Okay. Especially if it's a word where it might take my live in a different direction. Okay. So some words I just don't say. But then, you learn that with time too. So you're like, okay, let me filter this. And then some words you can't say. And if you say it, then you're getting a violation or something. Okay. So you got to be careful in that way. Yeah. So you just got to be careful about what you say. Um, so I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna come back with this topic. We'll recap and I'll add some more. I had some stories. Uh, read to yourself first. Yep. Yeah, the trolls like to try to get you to stuff that sounds bad. Yep, that's true. Yep. Yes. Tony, you're so funny. Thank you. Look at you, level 32 in the room. Because of these people will make you say some bad words. I know. I know. You got to be careful. Um, let me say this. So if you guys are going live, if you're a live host, put your schedule. So Coach V, you said you're switching back to mornings. When are you is that starting tomorrow? Or starting tonight? Names of the bots are crazy too. I know, yeah, some of the names I don't say. I'm like, I ain't saying that name. It's somebody who is our current president. They have a name that's like a derogatory name towards the current president. I said, I ain't never saying that person's name. You ain't gonna get me to say it. I don't care how you trolling the president. I ain't saying it. But yeah, but with that, if you're going live, put your topic, your time, and your time zone in the chat. Put it in the chat for me. Wealthy Habits, how you doing, friend? Appreciate that. 6:30 a.m. starting tomorrow. This is Coach V. Coach V, her room. I said she has a lot of patience because she does work with the newbies. She does live tips as well as content tips. And she's working with a lot of people. She calls it old school room. So definitely connect with her if you are looking for if you're looking for guidance and tips with these TikTok streets. And you want her to give you some tips on how to do it. Rhonda, you said right now going live pop up between 3 to 4 Mountain Time retirement real talk. I love it. Wani, you going live tonight, going live at 3 p.m. Eastern, Sunday at 2, and unlearning emotional survival tips. Love that. Miss Curves, welcome to the room. Bounty, she is Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Central with random pop-ups. I love it. I love it. Dr. Lisa taught me how. You're so sweet. And then Wealthy Habits Pro, she says she's live at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, Monday, I'm sorry, Wednesday and Friday in pop-ups. I'm sorry. So let me repeat that. Live 1:30 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday through Friday in pop-ups. Hey Nora, how you doing, friend? Appreciate you, friend. So yeah, so again, we're gonna talk about this in the 4 o'clock. I got some stories. I probably will go a little deeper in my origin story. I think sometimes, people ask that question like, how did I get started? Like, how did I get here? Like, I woke up one day and I was like, I'm gonna do this. And so I'll tell you how it evolved. um, I'll tell a little bit more about my evolution. Hey, Suju. Because it did require me to let go of some things and some people. Okay. Had to let go of some things and people. And so you said origin story. Yes. And so keep that in mind. We good for cutting folks off at this age. So I had to let go of some things and some people, and I'm okay with it. So I'll talk about that and just kind of share a little bit more about how things evolve for me. I would like to go live again to do a quick shoppable, but it's so risky for me. Why is that, friend? Tell me so much. Thank you for the populars and the wink winks. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you for the community gifts. Tony, I appreciate your friends. Others coming in. If you guys didn't follow the live host, be sure to follow me. I appreciate the follows. Thank you all for coming in. Like I said, we'll come back at 4. We'll recap this conversation. I will share a little bit more insights. We'll probably do this for this might be the live topic until I turn 50. We'll see. We'll see where I go with this topic, but it may be. We'll see. I might do a couple spins on it. Thanks. You're welcome. What time is that in English, please? Um, you know what? I'm Eastern. Is that what you mean? So, I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern time zone. I don't know about Greenwich. I don't know the time difference. Is it 6 hours? Is that what you meant by that? Let me know if that's what you meant by that, Tony. Um, I'll be 50 next year. Will you? Wow. I'm still 49. I have 11 days. I have 11 days. Live on this side of 50. I know it is. I know it is. Yeah, so yeah, Tony, I think it's 6 hours ahead, isn't it? So is it 10 o'clock? So 4 is 10 p.m. East Greenwich. Is that it? GMT, I think. I think. Thank you so much, cool. Oh, 9 hours ahead of UK. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. All right then. So yeah. So I don't know. um, but yeah, so thank you all for coming in. Claim your points. That means that you're literally clicking the heart me. You're gonna click the heart me. I don't know what to set my alarm. Put it in Google and see what it says. Eastern time zone is Florida or New York. So just New York is the time zone that I'm on. So put that in and see what it's for your time zone. I'm still listening to the lessons. I heard that, friend. Notifications not can not been coming through. Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha. Thank you, friend. Um, claim your points if you want to click the heart. If it says plus a number in your little heart box, that means there's some points for you to claim. So it would say plus a number. So here's my other account. I just want to show you guys. See, it says plus 32. So when I click that, I'm gonna go and claim those points. You'll see some points for you to claim. See where it says claim? I have it backwards right now, but you guys know what to do. So claim those points. I'm pointing that out so you guys can get in the habit of doing that as you come into rooms and you are becoming fan club members. Thank you so much, friend. Mrs. Treetop, appreciate you coming through. I don't. You don't have the heart me. Well, you don't, not yet, Tony. When I come back, if when you come back, I'm gonna teach that for you because you don't have your blue box is grayed out. You are level 14, it's grayed out, and then you didn't become a fan club member. That's where you have to have coins on your account so you can become a fan club member. Thank you for the populars. You said you haven't got a clue. I'm gonna teach you, friend. Um, Thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. And thank you so much. You watched the live for 50 minutes. Look at you, friend. Enjoy the live. Thank you for the information. You're welcome, Fran. Look forward to connecting with you again, friend. Like I said, I come live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting. I'm supposed to be traveling. Really quickly, people in the agency, we're not gonna meet this Sunday and next Sunday. So 2 Sundays we're gonna miss because of my travel. July's my birthday month. There is some plans. I don't know what the plans are as of yet. Well, this weekend I have some plans where I'm going to a friend's birthday event. So that's where I'm going to. Hopefully I can get out with all the storms that happen and flying and stuff. It's been kind of unreal lately. Real quick, shake my head. Day. Enjoy your time, Dr. Lee. Safe travels. Thank you so much. Um, July 21st. July 21st. So 11 days from now is the 50th. My hubby has a birthday trip planned. I'm going somewhere out the country. I'm speculating a short list of places. I don't know where it is exactly yet. So this is my 50th. So he has a little birthday surprise location. I'm probably going to start nagging him once I come back from this friend's birthday trip. I'm probably going to nag him. So hopefully by next week I'll know where I'm going. That sounds amazing. So I'm excited. He's a sweetheart. And so I just a quick side note when he turned 50 a couple years ago. So he'll be 52 next month. And he said they got me one video appearing black and one live, still receive restrictions plus V. Oh, is that for your shoppable? Okay. One your videos you got restrictions in a live. Do your appeals. Always do appeals for those restrictions. Um in the passport ready. Yeah, that's a good husband. I'm excited for you. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Always do your appeals, friend. Oh yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited. So passport is ready. Yeah. So he so I'm gonna start nagging him next week. You said I didn't win. Oh, but but that's okay. I gotten restrictions. Shoppable, you don't normally win the shoppable ones. Yeah, it is what it is. They got me for 24 points on one of them last time. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah. Um, so yeah, so I surprised him for his birthday with we'll say vintage, I guess classic. Maybe it's classic is the right word. A classic car for him. So this is 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I had some savings and he had always romanticized his car that he had in high school freshman year of college. It was a Z, a 280Z he had, a 280Z. Um, and so I got him a 300Z and um, went online and literally kind of blindly doing this. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna pick something, and I blindly found this car that was one of his classic cars that he got. So he got the Z car, and literally I was working from home, so I would take my days during the daytime, kind of like while I'm here and stuff. But I wasn't on TikTok yet. But this was my real job. It was one day I just took the day off and I cleared out our garage because we had like boxes and stuff, and I had to organize some stuff so I could pull the car in. So we weren't we have a driveway, so we normally put the cars in a driveway. So we didn't have a car in the garage, and I was going to put my car in the garage. But we had never cleared it out, so I cleared it out in this one afternoon, and I pulled the car into the driveway, and they delivered it. And you said that was a big gift. It was. So he he came home because he normally comes home midday because he works in K-12 education, and he's home by like usually by 4. He's walking in the door. So he came home and he normally opens up the garage. And I told my son to go out there and like meet him. So he didn't go in the garage. So he had to come through the front door. And so he did that. And then I said, oh, let me show you what I did in the garage. I'm gonna show you how I reorganize stuff. And I had my phone ready and I filmed him while he opened up the garage door and he saw the car. He just sat down in a chair that was like right there by the little garage area. He just sat and looked at the car. It was sweet. It was really sweet. So yeah, so he owed me, y'all. He owed me a nice birthday present. Yeah, it was lovely. Thank y'all. You said, okay, ball. No, no, no. Well, let me say this. Let me say this. So his car was not okay. So his car was not crazy expensive. When I say crazy expensive, now obviously we know we in the thousands. I paid after license title, so the car was 13, and then I had to get the title and stuff. And that was like another 1,500. So 14,500 I paid for his car from start to finish. So that's what I ended up paying. So I was like, that's not bad. I was like, I didn't have a huge budget for this, but I was like, I'll spend some money on it. But that's what I did. So he really does. So that was a reasonable price, and he got that. It was you said that was a great gift. Yeah. So I was like, that's a good budget. And he said, to push a bike. I love with the automatic laugh. Yes. I was like that. I said I could do that. Now, if it would have got higher than that, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I wouldn't have been able to pull it off. But the car he got now, what his car is now. So after I got the car, There was some bells and whistles that he probably would have got that would have took the car up higher. And I didn't get those bells and whistles. I got the basic model. So that's the other thing about his car. It has automatic windows. It works, it's beautiful, he cranks it up, he rides it, at least, every weekend he'll take it out for a spin around the block and stuff like that, but he treats it as a classic, and it was so funny because when he started driving it, it was like all these men who were, like, in their 40s and 50s in our neighborhood was stopping him. I was like, "What in the world?" So apparently this car is like, I guess a young 40-year-old, 50-year-old guy's dream, dream car. And so he had all the guys like, "Oh my gosh, you got that? Oh, where'd you get it from?" Like, so I was like, "Okay." So, but yeah, so but it doesn't have something like the other, like the engine, some other things that it could have had, like was the upgraded models of that car. It didn't have that. So he has like the basic one. Thank you so much, Margo. Appreciate it. How do how are you doing this afternoon? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for coming in, y'all. Appreciate y'all. I was chatting. I'm about to get off. I do have to go to a meeting with one of the creators in the agency. So so yeah, thank you all. Y'all so sweet. Y'all so sweet. Um you said, Fran, you said, what happens if you don't claim your points at the end of the live? You know what? You lose them. If you don't claim them, you lose them. So you engaged in the live, you claimed some points, you got some points, and it kind of keeps you, it allows you to continue to level up in this room. So you want to grow, you want to level up, you want to continue to grow. Some rooms use those levels to give certain privileges and perks to their viewers. I usually say if I have my multi-panel boxes on, I say you got to be level 5 because I'm trying to get to know you. We want to connect, and I don't want anybody coming up in my boxes. So that's kind of how I say it. Most times I don't necessarily stay strict to that, but it is something you kind of want to do and try to remember to do and make that your practice. Hey, Magoo, how you doing, friend? Long time no see. Welcome to the room. Others coming back. Appreciate you all polish it up and then drive it around this beautiful girl next to yes, that's yeah. So we get out in it. I don't go all the time with him, but I'll get out there with him too. All right, friends. Well, thank you all. I appreciate you all. I will be back, like I said, at 4 o'clock. So I appreciate you all being here. Zoom. I will see y'all later. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, the watching, the stickers, and all the gifting. I appreciate you all. We're going to finish our topic. We're going to kind of do part 2 of our topic. Um, and I want to make sure I'm supporting you all as you're looking at this process, as you're growing. I tell you guys all the time, practice makes progress. You do not, thank you so much. You do not have to be perfect. We got that perfectionist mindset. You just simply are trying to go live and just stick to it. Consistency, engagement, discipline, patience. So make sure you're doing all those things. I appreciate you guys. See you guys later. Thank you so much. Create it. You know. How are you, friend? Thank you for that heart me. You're so sweet. I'll be back at 4 and we're gonna finish this conversation. So I'll be back at 4. All right. Take care, friends. Bye bye. Gotta make sure I don't tap myself out. Sorry, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate y'all. Take care.